GATE 2020 Civil Engineering Set 1 Question 3. The true value of ln2 is 0.69. If the value of ln2 is obtained by linear interpolation between ln1 and ln6, the percentage of absolute error rounded off to the nearest integer is. Four options are given as 35, 48, 69 and 84. The relevant NPTEL reference has been listed. When we talk about linear approximation, let us assume that we have a function which is given as y equals fx. For every point on this function, we will have an x coordinate and a y coordinate. Similarly, we will have another x coordinate and y coordinate, which can be obtained using, if we substitute x1 in the function, we would get y1, and if we substitute x2 in the function, we would get y2. But if we only know these 2 points and we need to find some other point in between, and we are not given the function, so if we are not given the function, let us assume for an instant that the function is not given, but the 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2 are given. So any middle point can be obtained by assuming that the function is linear in between these 2 points, and for any other x we can obtain a certain value. So if we assume the function to be linear x1 y1, the initial and final points will remain the same, but the middle point will change. So let us say any general point can be found as xy. Let us call the true value at the general point x as yt, and let us call the approximated value as ya. So the absolute error in these 2 points can be found out as yt minus ya over yt into 100. For finding the approximated value ya, one needs to have the knowledge of the equation of a straight line, which is nothing but y minus y naught equals slope of the straight line into x minus x naught. So if a certain point on the line is known, which is x naught y naught, and its slope is known, which is m, any other general point xy can be found out. So using the equation of straight line, we can obtain the approximated value, and the true value can be obtained using the function equation, and on comparing these two y coordinates we can obtain the absolute error. Coming to the solution of this question, we have been given the value of ln 2 as 0.69. This is the true value, that is ln of 2, that we will obtain using the function y equals ln x. Now we are given 2 points, that is x1 equals 1 and x2 equals 6. The corresponding y coordinates have been defined using the ln function, that will be y1 equals ln of 1, that will be 0, and y2 equals ln of 6, that will be around 1.79. So the question asks us to linearly approximate between these 2 points. So let us say the first point is 1, 0, and the second point is somewhere here, which is 6, 1.79. The question instructs us to linearly approximate between these 2 points to find the value at 2. Let us call it y. This value will be the approximated value ya, and the true value at x equals 2 is called as yt, which is given here as 0.69. So using the equation of a straight line, we can get ya. Let us take this point as our base point. So y minus y naught will be m times x minus x naught. Here x naught is 1 and y naught is 0, as we have taken that as our base point. So y minus 0, slope will be nothing but the difference of y coordinates, that is 1.79 minus 0, divided by difference of x coordinates, that is 6 minus 1, that would be 1.79 over 5, which will be around 0.358. So y minus 0 equals 358 x minus 1. So the equation of the straight line is nothing but 0.358 into x minus 1. What we need is the approximated value for x equals 2. So substituting 2 in this equation, we would get ya as 0.358. So this is our approximated value, and this here is our true value. So the approximated value was found out to be around 0.358, and the true value was given in the question as 0.69. The absolute error will be nothing but the difference of true value and approximated value over true value times 100. So true value is 0.69 minus 0.358 over 0.69 into 100, which will be around 48.11%. The question has instructed to round it off to nearest integer, so we can round it off to 48%. This is the absolute error obtained in the function of ln x when we chose the points 1, 0 and 6, 1.79 in order to obtain the approximated value for ln 2. So the true value of ln 2 was given, and using the points of x equals 1 and x equals 6, the approximated value was found and the absolute error was obtained around 48. The relevant NPTEL reference has been listed as below.